Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to Metaphysical Mondays at the Fossil Cartel. So I was inspired by a story from a customer to quickly recap the chakra system with you guys. And I'll tell you the story in a minute, but I want to remind you that last year we did a whole series on all the different chakras and what stones are good for helping balance and heal those particular chakras. So it's on our YouTube station. Just Google Fossil Cartel YouTube and you'll find them. Davidia did them and she did a great job. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the chakra system, they're energy centers up and down our body that we can't see with our eyes, but you can see them with a certain kind of technology, and they are represented by these like energy wheels. And there's about 8 of them. I think there's one above, a ninth one, but it's way above. And to quickly go over them, the first chakra is your root chakra, and the second chakra is your creativity chakra, or sexuality chakra. The third is your will center, your solar plexus. The fourth is the heart. The fifth is communication, your throat chakra. The sixth is the third eye, seeing. Seventh is the crown chakra, connected to spirit, and then there's an 8th above that, and I think there's even a 9th above that. But each chakra goes along with the different colors. So the first chakra is red, the second is orange, the third is yellow, the fourth is green, the heart chakra, the fifth, the communication, is blue, the sixth is purple, and that's also purple, indigo. And so when you're shopping for stones and you want certain healing stones and you can't figure out which one's for what, you can always use the chakra system to break it down. So if it's a green stone, it's probably a heart stone. If it's a blue stone, it's for communications, and so on and so forth. Orange is great for creativity, like citrine and carnelian, and so on and so forth. So the idea behind the chakra system is that you want to keep the energy flowing. It's kind of like feng shui for your body and soul. Feng shui is for the home or for a room, and the idea behind that is you don't want energy to get stuck somewhere. You don't want stagnant energy. It's healthier to have it flowing. So a lot of times we have blockages in our chakras, and which creates dis-ease or discomfort physically and emotionally, spiritually. So I always like to, if I ever get sick, I like to be a detective on all levels, right? Because everything's connected, mind, body, and spirit. So a physical doctor can only do so much, but if you look at all the different levels, you can likely heal yourself more quickly by addressing those other parts of ourselves. So I encourage you, if you are having a problem somewhere, to figure out which chakra is that connected to, and then try to bring some energy into that chakra to heal it and get it flowing again. So examples would be, for instance, if you need to be more assertive, it's probably a combination between your solar plexus chakra, the third chakra, and your communication chakra, the fifth chakra, to be able to speak your mind. And then let's say you have a bladder infection. Could have something to do with your second chakra. Chest pains, maybe it's from your heart chakra. Maybe there's something going on emotionally with you in your heart area. If you have an unstable living situation, I would check out the root chakra, which is associated with the color red. Also, the colors that you bring into your life can help a great deal too, like the colors you're wearing, the colors in your room. That's important too. It's all connected. It's all part of it. So the customer story is she bought one of these chakra pendants. I believe it was this one here. And she told me she was having sex with her partner, and just out of nowhere, this area here just spontaneously combusted. It broke apart. It didn't hit anything. It just broke apart. And I thought that was pretty wild. So when the energy is really intense, it could affect physical things, right? I'm sure you guys have some stories like that too. If you do, please comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. So it's not a long story, but it's a cool story. I thought it was pretty interesting. And then there's the Kundalini snake, which is it's representative of Shakti energy, like life force energy. It's at the base of your spine. And the idea for that is that you want the Kundalini snake to rise up and flow freely through your chakra system. And once it completely flows freely, you will achieve enlightenment. The thing is, you don't want it to go too fast. You don't want to force it to go up, because if you force it, it could likely bring a psychotic break or feel like a bad drug trip. So you want it to be natural. You want it to happen naturally. And when it does happen naturally, it's associated with feelings of bliss and joy and interconnectedness of all things. I have another story where a friend of my psychic boyfriend that I was living with in my 20s, he had this experience. So he started out as a DJ in Medford, Oregon, just living a normal life as a DJ. And one day he woke up in a mental institution, and he had no idea how he got there. And the nurses showed him these pictures of burn marks up and down his spine, which corresponded to the chakras. So it's not just in the front part of your body, it goes to the back too, and it's connected throughout your body. And what happened was the Kundalini snake had risen really quickly and literally created burn marks along the chakra areas along his spine. And all of a sudden he was hearing voices telling him information about the people that were in front of him. And so what happened was he became psychic. It raised up so fast that it shot out everything, and he was so connected. He was connected to spirit in the universe, and he was getting downloads of information, so he became a psychic reader. So that was a really interesting story too. So, my psychic boyfriend told me that if your big toe hurts, it has to do with the Kundalini energy trying to move. I don't know if that's true, but I always think about that if my big toe ever hurts. So we do have pieces that are great for balancing your chakras. So if you ever want to just get an overall check, an overall something to help you get the energy flowing and balance all the chakras, we have certain things that are great for that. Here's one style of pendant like I was showing you before. It represents all the colors. Here's another one that's got coils around it. And then we have a straight a crystal-shaped chakra pendant. We also have one Tree of Life style pendant. Has all the chakra colors. Really pretty. And then we have the chip necklaces like the one I have on. And we have matching chip bracelets, as well as this fancier kind with faceted quartz on it. And we have these great chip earrings, as well as the single chips that are only $7. Single line. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Keep your energy flowing, keep your chakras balanced. Happy Metaphysical Monday, and stay tuned on Wednesday. We'll have our weekly updates. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.